Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Today is Saturday, February 17th, year 2024. Something has been on my mind, and I wanted to come on quickly and share it with you. Have you been believing God for something, or do you believe Father has shown you that He's going to give you something? And it's been years and years and years. And now you're thinking, it's never going to be. I'm going to give it up. But I'm here to tell you, it is never too late as long as breath is in your body. I'm taken back to what Sarah at Abraham. Remember when she was Sarai and she was promised? She was an old woman with a dead uterus, and God gave her the promised seed that He promised. Even though she tried to go ahead of God and do her own thing, and she had her husband to go into the slave girl and have a baby for him, but still, there's no substitute for what Father has promised to you. He will deliver what He promised when He's ready and when He knows you're ready to receive it. And they did get Isaac. What about Moses? Moses was called a deliverer. He was called to his nation to lead them out of bondage, out of Egypt, out of slavery. And he went into exile, 40 years old, and 40 years later, he came out declaring to Pharaoh, let my people go. So whatever you've been believing God for, if it's for a spouse, it's been 30 or 40 years, and you've come to the conclusion, this is not going to be. I'm going to die by myself because by now it's over. I asked God at one time, I was feeling like, it's going to be there, but now I've given up. It is not too late. Are you still breathing? Then it's not too late. Sometimes I believe Father prepares us for what He has for us. And however long it takes for us to catch on and to become prepared, then we will not get what He promised or what we are believing Him for until He knows we are ready for it. You know when your child is ready to move on to the next stage. He or she has learned to dress himself. Now it's time to learn to tie the shoes. But before you can trust them to fully dress themselves for school, they must be able to master it all. And sometimes I think we're not able to master what we've asked Father for. He wants to give it to us, but He wants us to be ready to receive it. So however long it takes, if it takes Him to prepare you 50 years for the man of your dreams, it's best you wait. So, and not to go ahead of Father and marry someone and try to make Father come in and make this thing right. But take your time, because you know what? In those 50 years, however many years you have left to serve with that person, they will be the most beautiful years of your life. Father knows you. He made you. He knew you before He formed you in your mother's uterus. And He called you for a certain purpose. So if you need a certain type of man, or you know a certain type of woman, Father knows just how to groom you for that person, for that job you've been waiting for. Father knows what it takes, what you need to go through, what fire you need to go through to burn those impurities out of you. Just stand still. Whatever it is that you have believed for, if it's in God's will. Now, He's not going to take somebody else's husband or wife and give them to you. He's not going to aid and abet you in stealing and lying. But if it's anything that is clear cut in His will, Father, if He's promised you, He will deliver. So whatever it is, it might be when you're a senior citizen, you get the man of your dreams who will know how to love you the way Father knows you need to be loved and the way Father knows you will experience it. So take really care of yourself. Do not throw your dreams away. I'll ask you again, are you breathing? If you're breathing, it is never, ever, ever too late. So believe that Father knows you and He knows what best works for you, and He has your ready-made If it's a ready-made job, a ready-made husband, whatever it is. And don't say, well, I'm too old now to have children. Father will bring you a person who already has children and give you the chance and the desire to nurture and to love them. So, brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, never give up. As long as there's breath in your body, stand ready with your hands open to receive what Father God has for you. Thank you. Good night and God bless you.